Good evening all. Hope you all are doing very well. In today's video, I am going to discuss about the ABO blood grouping. I mean, why few has the A positive blood group, few has the B positive blood group, and few has the O positive blood group, and few has the O negative blood group. Why? What is the reason behind this? So let's start with this video. So whatever blood group we get, it depends on the ABO blood grouping method. So by knowing the ABO blood grouping method, we can get to know that which kind of blood we have. We have O positive or O negative or B positive or B negative half. Is what is the principle. So let's start. Before starting this video, you have to know that we have two different kind of system where in our blood we have plasma and another part is that blood cell. In the blood cell we may have means we have RBC, we have WBC, we have platelets, and in the plasma we have what? It has so many different functions, but for understanding this concept, you remember that it help in the production of what? The antibody, or it hold the antibodies in their circulation, right? So I will explain this. And whatever blood group you have, it completely depends on the kind of RBC you have. So let's start. Suppose you consider so this one is A blood group and B blood group, then AB blood group, then O blood group. As I said you earlier, which kind of blood you have, it completely depend on the RBC. So we can say that we have different kind of RBC. That's why we have different kind of blood group. If you see in the and all those circle I made, you take it as the RBC. And this RBC possess different kind of antigen. What is antigen? It's a protein molecule which is present where? Is present in the surface of the RBC. If you see the A, so in the case of the A, we have different kind of antigen which is present in the surface of RBC. Suppose you consider this is an antigen, and in the A, I have drawn it like this, right? In the case of the B, consider this is the kind of antibody, antigen which is present in the B, means in the blood group of the B people in the surface of the RBC. So is it different or not? In the case of the A blood group, we have antigen which has the different size and the shape. In the case of the B blood group, we have what? A different kind of antigen which present in the RBC surface, and it has the different kind of size and shape. In the case of the AB, what? Now in the RBC cell, in the surface of the RBC, both antigen will be there. Both antigen means what? Now this one I have drawn, and as I said you, it completely means if you have like A blood group, it completely depends on what? Now the antigen present in the surface of the RBC. You consider this one is a antigen and this one is a B antigen. If someone will say you have get the A blood group, so which kind of antigen you have? You can say that I have A antigen in my RBC blood cell. If someone will say which you have the B blood group and which kind of antigen you have, you can say that I have B kind of antigen in my RBC. If you are possessing AB blood group, and if someone will ask you that which kind of what antigen you possess in your RBC, or if you are AB blood group, so what are the type, what are the antigens might be there. So you can say that in the case of the AB, we have what not two kind of antigen, means A antigen also will be there, in the B antigen also be there. So and this one is, I said you what, now this one is A antigen, and what is the size and shape I have drawn? It's like a triangular. So what, now B antigen also be there. And in the case of the O blood group, someone will say that what about the O blood group? You can say that what, that in the case of the O blood group, if I am possessing O blood group, if someone will ask you that what are the types of your RBC, means which kind of antigen present in your surface of your RBC in your blood cells, so that time you can say that what, now there is no antigen. Why? As the in the case of the A, I have drawn this antigen. In the case of the B, I have drawn this kind of size and shape of antigen. In the case of the AB, I have drawn like this kind of antigen. In the case of the O, you consider 0. O means 0, similar to the 0, right? So here, in the surface of the RBC, we don't have any kind of antigen. No antigen. But the interesting part is that in this case, the one thing is differ. That is what, the kind of antibody present in the plasma. And I will say you a immunology theory that based on the immunology theory, we can't have similar kind of antigen and antibody. I mean, suppose if you consider, I am drawing here, suppose if you have X kind of antigen, and here in antigen, as I said, this RBC already get, means whenever we bond, right, it's not from a foreign substances or anything which indicating by the antigen, means we can have the two meaning of the antigen. One antigen is what, some substances or maybe bacteria or virus are coming in our system, that time we can say that foreign antigen or foreign substances as coming, that time one kind of antigen. But I am not talking about those antigen, I am just talking about the antigen of the RBC which we got from our bath, means from our bath only we have what, this kind of antigen present in our RBC. And in the immunology theory, we have one concept that if similar kind of antigen and antibody cannot be there in our blood, and as I said you earlier, which part possesses or brings the plasma, antibody, it's a plasma, right? So in the plasma, what is happening? So suppose if X is there, X you consider antigen, and if the similar kind of antibody present in the plasma, that time what will occur? Now they will complex, and you can say that a term that agglutination occur. I mean the rupturing of blood cell, means the RBC cell will be destroyed. In the case of, you consider like A blood group. In the case of the A blood group, what antigen is there? A antigen is there. And as I said you earlier, which part produces the antibody? It is is plasma, right? So in the case of the plasma, if it produce what? Similar kind of antibody. Suppose A antigen is already there, and from a plasma, A antibody is being producing. So that time what will occur? Now there will be the complexation, and what will occur? There will be the rupturing. Rupturing means what? Agglutination will occur. Means RBC blood cell will be destroyed. But we are surviving, right? Means so there will be some changes. That's why we are surviving. Means our blood cell are healthy. RBC blood cell are not like doing any wrong thing with us, right? there should be any kind of mechanism. So what are the mechanism of that? Is that, like, if in the case of the A blood group, in our blood, what is there? A antigen is there, and in the case of the what? In the A, if you are possessing A blood group, in the plasma, what will be there? There should not be A, means similar kind of a antibody, because if the similar kind of antibody will happen, that time agglutination will occur. So that's why what will be the there? Means there will be the different kind of antibody which are producing from the plasma, or which are already available in the plasma. So there will be the opposite, means different. So if you see the AB, A is antigen and B is antibody, there will be no complexation. If in the case, if the A and A will be there will be the rupturing of the blood cell, means there will be the agglutination of RBC, means our healthy RBC cell will be destroyed or die. That's why in the case of the A blood group, in their plasma, what kind of antibody is there? There will be the non-similar to what? Non-similar to the A antigen, means there will be opposite kind. There will be what? There will be B antibody. In the case of the B cell, what is occurring? Means what will happen? We can say that B is our antigen which we have got from the birth, and there will be the opposite kind, means there should not be B, there should be some kind of opposite, means there will be the A antibody. In the case of the AB blood group, what are the changes? Here you can say that what there is there will be what na, there will be no what na, antibody. There is no antibody, right? Suppose if you see, if you keep here, suppose if you assume that if you have A antibody, so what will occur? The A will complex with the A, then what will occur? Then agglutination will occur, means the destruction of RBC will occur. If you take, if B is present as antibody, that time what will occur? Since AB blood group have both the antigen, that time what will happen is the B will come and complex with the B antigen. That time what will happen? The rupturing of RBC will occur, means destruction of RBC will occur. So in the case of the AB blood group, there should not be any kind of antibody. There is no antibody. Right. In the case of the O blood group, what will be there? Suppose, as I said you, in the case of the O blood group, what is 0 or hero? It was 0, right? There is no antigen present there. So that time what will occur? So we can say that it won't matter with the kind of antigen antibody, means there will be no agglutination. Why? Because we have kind of like if A and B both are there, so there will be no reaction with the RBC since there is no antigen. In the case of the B also, there will be the no reaction with the B antigen since there is no antigen present in the surface of RBC surface, right? So in the case of the O blood group, what will be there? The antibody can be both A and B, means the both are present, right? Then what about O positive, then B positive, then A positive? See, as I said you, it's confirmed that we have two kind of antigen present, that is kind of A and B in the surface of RBC. For the case of the A, like A will be there in the surface. In the case of the B, what will be there? The B antigen will be there in the surface of the RBC. In the case of the AB, what will be there? The both the antigen will be there, right? But in the case of the O group, there will be the no antigen, right? But what about the O positive, B positive, and A positive? So excluding to the A and the B antigen, we have another kind of one antigen. Due to that reason, we have A positive and we have B positive. Suppose in that case, if that particular things are there, is that particular antigen, that is also called as the rhesus factor. If those antigen is there, that time we can say that A positive and B positive. I will show you. Suppose someone has got only A blood group. So that time what will occur? In the surface of the RBC, there will be only one kind of antigen. In the case of the A positive, what will be there? In the surface of RBC, A will be there and there should be a rhesus factor. Means there will be the another antigen. So that's why if this antigen is present, that time we can say that it's A positive. In the case of the B also, what we can say? Means two antigen is there, right? AB. And for the positive and negative, what will be there? Suppose here we don't have what? Rhesus factor, right? So that time what we can say? This one is A negative, right? In the case of the B positive, what will be there? B antigen will be there. And positive means what? There will be the another antigen. So that's why it's called as the B positive. So this is the thing. Means we can say that we may have we may have three kind of antigen. One is A antigen and B antigen. Then what? Now for the positive and negative, we also have another antigen that is called as the rhesus factor. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.